Hi, everybody. This is Stefanie Eris. Thanks so much for being here with me. I'm going to take you through a little bit of a flow today to get your joints nice and warm, to get your breath connected to your movements, and hopefully to help you connect with yourself so that you can go back out into the world and be of service to it. So welcome. If you want to play some music, feel free to use your own playlist, or you can always find me on Spotify. Just search my name, Stefanie Eris. Make sure you find Stefanie with an F and not a PH. And all of my music is public. You can download some playlists and enjoy as you go. All right. So as you're ready, find your way to a comfortable, easy seat, whatever that looks like for you today. Let yourself pause. Notice how you feel at this moment. Ground your seat. Soften your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Relax your tongue. Soften behind your eyes. Unfurrow your brow. And pause. Begin to notice the sound and the feel, the sensory experience of your breath at the tip of your nose. Let that feeling help to ground you, settle you. Notice any thoughts racing, feelings running through your body. We're not here to repress or to stop anything that you're experiencing, but to actually tune in. Perhaps you give yourself the opportunity to move through what you feel and find some peace to mix with whatever experience you might be having at any moment. Join your palms in prayer. Bow your lips towards your fingertips. Dedicate your practice or set your intention. Take a breath in and let it go. Flutter open your eyes. Interlace your fingers, press your palms, and start to circle your wrist a little bit. Easy breaths in and out through your nose, nothing strained, nothing forced. Let your gaze be soft and easy as well. Circle your wrist the other way. Good. Now flip your palms forward, send them up to the sky above you. Get tall and long. Breathe in. As you exhale, round your spine, hug your belly in and push your palms away. Again, like that, palms up high. Take an inhale, sit up tall, get long. And exhale, round your spine. One more time like that, palms up, inhale. As you exhale, circle your hands out and then all the way down to your knees. Once you catch your knees or your thighs, begin to circle your spine. Loosen everything up and feel like you can stir yourself around from your belly. Again, easy breaths, easy movements, nothing forced. Go around the other direction. And come on back up to center. Lift your chest up high. Breathe in. Exhale, rock back towards your tail, round your spine. Feel like you could press your hands against your knees and knees against your hands. Again, like that. Inhale, pull your heart up and through. And then exhale, round your spine. See if you could feel your shoulder blades spread behind you. One more time, chest up, breathe in. And then exhale, round back. Good, lift your heart up high. This time lift your arms up and all the way over your head. Take an inhale. As you exhale, plant your right palm down by your side and side bend up and over to the right. Press up through center as you inhale. And then exhale, tip over the other way. Ground your sits bones and feel like you can really arc your spine. Push the floor away, back to center, inhale. Exhale, side bend over to the first side. This time, stay here, breathe in. Breathe out, maybe you tip just a little deeper. Let your head and neck be relaxed and soft and easy. Good, now cross that hand to your knee. Sit up tall so you get stacked and then tent your fingertips behind you. Grow tall and long with your inhale. Maybe you twist a little deeper as you exhale. Focus on the broadening of your chest and the length of your spine. And then lift that right arm up to the sky, swim it all the way over your head. And cross your right hand to your opposite knee. Center your chest behind your elbows. Relax your head and breathe into that upper back space. Swim your hands all the way around and behind you. Tent up to your fingertips and think of rolling your shoulder blades back to lift your sternum up towards the chin. Lean back a little bit. Change the crossing of your feet. Lift both arms up and over your head. Take an inhale. Exhale your left palm by your side and side bend up and over to the left. With your inhale, press through center, and exhale, side bend to the right. Back up to center as you inhale. And then exhale, tip over to the left. This time, pause for a breath. Ground your opposite sits bone, make space, and breathe in. As you exhale, cross your right hand to your left near thigh. Sit up tall and tent your fingertips behind the back. Try to get this left shoulder blade onto the back ribs a little bit. Twist from your belly and broaden across your collarbones. Take an inhale. Exhale from your belly. Maybe you twist just a bit deeper. Send your left arm up. Reach it all the way over and across your body until you catch your opposite knee. Center yourself behind your elbows. Relax your head and take a breath. Good. Now swim your hands all the way around and behind your back. Lift your chest. This time you can plant your palms. Plant your feet on the floor in front of you. Spread your toes. Spread those fingertips. Wrap your shoulder blades onto the back. Lift your chest up. This is enough. If you want a little more, you can lift up your hips for a tabletop. I'll give you a side view so you can see a little bit better. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Drop your seat back down. Cross your ankles and roll yourself up to all fours. Now get your joints stacked a little bit, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Grip the floor with your fingertips. Free up your jaw, your eyes. As you inhale, tip your tail up and roll the back bend up your spine till your chest expands. As you exhale, curl your tailbone under, round the spine one vertebra at a time until the top of the head just drips off the top of the spine. A couple more like that. Move as you breathe. You're always welcome to soften or close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. If that feels like it's a little too inward, you can always focus your eyes and see if you can trace the trail of your gaze with each and every movement of your vertebrae. One more time. Grab the floor, tuck your toes, and as you exhale, lift your hips up. Keep your knees soft for now. A lot of us go right for straight legs, and it tends to round our spine and gives us a strain really everywhere. So take the strain out. Soften your knees, lift your heels a little bit, and think of rolling your inner thighs up and back. It creates this tilt of the pelvis, so your spine is much more free to kind of traction out of the pelvis. From there, you can pedal out through your feet. Climb way up to your tippy toes. Perhaps you bend the knees a little bit or a lot of bit. And eventually you'll settle into a more comfortable downward facing dog. But it's your first one, so it might not be, the deepest thing you've ever felt before. Take a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. As you're ready, use your palms and walk your hands back to your feet. Same thing in down dog. Sometimes if you go right for straight legs, it tends to round the spine because the pelvis is tucked under. So if you bend the knees and let your inner thighs roll up, your pelvis might tip and free up your spine. So always feels good. So, catch hold of opposite elbow. You can relax your head and even sway this out a little bit. Change hold of your elbow so you have a new forearm on top, and then perhaps you rock your head or your forearms forward and back. Fingers to shin bones. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, soften the knees and fold. Again, like that, either fingers to shins or you can tent to your fingertips. Inhale, get long. Exhale and fold. Once more, inhale. And exhale, fold. The heel toe the feet together. Bend your knees and squat all the way down to a little tiptoe squat. Now lift your heels way up high. Stretch those toes out a little bit. And then reach your heels back, and like you can sink your heels back and down towards the floor. Again, inhale, lift your heels high. And then exhale, reach your heels way back, spread your toes. Once more, inhale, heels up. And exhale, heels back. Now, let your knees open a little bit. Walk your hands forward. Relax your head. I like to tent up onto fingertips just to keep some strength instead of just kind of plopping into the floor. Slowly lift up your head. Plant your palms. You can zip your knees together and drop your knees to the floor. So one more little opening for your toes. And then point your feet, sit back on your heels, lift your arms up to the sky so you can inhale. Exhale, prayer to the center of your chest. This time, push into the floor, lift your hips up, reach your arms up high. Exhale, sit back down, hands to heart. Again, inhale, push down, lift up high. Exhale, sit back down. Once more, inhale. And exhale, sit back down. Open your knees a little bit. Walk your hands forward. Relax your head. You might relax your elbows. Walk your hands over to the right. You can literally pick up your chest and fold yourself over your right thigh. As you reach your way over to the right, root your left sits bone back and down towards your opposite heel, towards your heel. As you're ready, walk through center. And then over to the other side, fold your heart over your thigh. And as you reach out, you're back in opposition. Walk your hands back to center. You might drop your elbows and find a prayer. Rest your head and drop that prayer behind your head. Climb your elbows further out in front of you. Feel length from your hip creases out to your elbows. Extend your arms. Climb your way up to all fours. Stack your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Breathe and lift your heart, gaze forward. As you exhale, round back to a child's pose. Again, like that, rise up all fours, inhale, chest forward. And then exhale, round back. One more time, rise up. This time, tuck your toes, press up and back to a downward facing dog as you exhale. Lift your right foot up high with your in-breath. As you exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Lower your back knee down to the floor. You can keep your toes tucked or point your toes behind you. As you inhale, send your arms up and over your head. As you exhale, release your hands down to the floor. Exhale. Soften your knees. Roll up to stand one vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift your arms up and overhead. Watch my light above me. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, high prayer. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot goes back. Lower that right knee down. Point or tuck your toes, whatever feels more secure. Lift your arms up high with your inhale. And exhale, release to the floor. Tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Plank pose, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Rise to all fours, breathe in. Tuck your toes. Down dog, exhale. Lift your left foot, breathe in. Step that left foot forward. Breathe out. Lower your back knee down. Lift your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, release to the floor. Tuck your toes, lift your knee. Inhale. Step forward. Exhale. Half lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Soften those knees and roll up to stand one vertebra at a time. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Prayer to heart. Exhale. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Left foot back, exhale. Lower that knee. Lift your arms up with your in-breath. Exhale, release back down. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Plank pose, breathe in. Child's pose, breathe out. Rise to all fours, inhale. Down dog as you exhale. Lift your right foot, inhale. Step forward with your exhale. Lower your back knee down, lift your arms up high, breathe in. Exhale, release to the floor. A little weird here, ready? Take your back foot and swing it towards your front foot. You'll sit down on that heel like you're in a wide child's pose, and then your front toes will turn in about 45 degrees. Prayer to your heart. Breathe in here. And enjoy your exhale. Walk your left hand to the back of your mat. You're going to shift your weight so your shoulder stacks over your wrist. Turn your back heel out a little bit, and then send your top arm up and over your head. Breathe in. Exhale, release your palm down. Resituate your hands so you can step to a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin down to the floor. Slide through to a cobra with your inhale. Lower down to the floor as you exhale. You can push to plank or all fours. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Lift your left foot as you inhale. Step forward as you exhale. Drop the back knee, lift your arms up high, breathe in. Exhale, release your hands to the floor. Back toes turn in. Sit down on that heel. Your front toes turn in a little bit so that your ankle and your knee are kind of just comfortably stacked. Hands to prayer. Take an in-breath. And an exhale. Walk your right hand to the front of your mat. Shift your weight till you're stacked. Extend your back leg. Turn the toes in. Send your top arm up and overhead. With your exhale, release your palm down. Step to plank. Breathe in. Lower all the way down. Breathe out. Cobra as you inhale. Release back down. Exhale. Rise to all fours or plank. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Lift your right foot. Inhale. This time you can bend the knee and open up the hip. Extend the legs. Square the hips. And step your right foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Lift your arms up high. Inhale. Exhale. Release back down. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. We're going to turn the right toes in. Bend your left knee. Skandasana. You might turn your toes out a little bit. Keep your heel anchored for now. And then slide it over to the other side. Again, you might turn your toes out a little bit. Keep your heel grounded. Make sure your knee feels happy and safe. And then slide it over. You can always start to deepen this and flip your toes up. And shift the other way. One more time to the left. And then turn to the left, plant your palms, plank pose, inhale. Either halfway or all the way down as you exhale. Cobra, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Lift your left foot, inhale. Bend the knee and open that hip as you exhale. Extend the legs, square the hips and step forward. Drop the back knee down. Lift your arms up high, inhale. Release back down as you exhale. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, parallel the feet. And then maybe you turn your feet out a little more, skandasana side to side. Hands maybe to prayer. You can fly them to the sides. Or you can have some fun as you glide. Keep it as sweet as you'd like. And one more time to the right. And then turn back to the front plank pose. Inhale. Your vinyasa, take it as you'd like it. Inhale, heart up. Child's pose. Settle in. Walk your fingers back to your toes, roll up to sit. Tent your fingers behind you. Roll your shoulder blades back, lift your chest. You can stay here or float your hips up. Take a breath. And drop your seat down. Climb up to all fours. Open up your chest, arch your back a little bit. And walk your hands forward and forward and forward. Eventually your forehead might find the floor. One day your chest and chin might find the floor. Be where you can breathe. Now press into the floor, lift your head, and scoot your elbows back underneath your shoulders. Stretch your feet back behind you. 1, 2, 4, and plank. You might rock your weight forward and back a little bit.